Just so, like I was saying, sorry. My name again is Meda Isophalos Jima, and then of course, a privileged team lead of Planbxpress. And what we do, I need to give us some highlight tonight for some of us who are joining for the first time. Planbxpress is known for education, and so that's why whatever I will tell you is not a financial advice, but for educational purposes. And we try as much as possible to give in-depth knowledge for people who are ready to be impacted with the right knowledge about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. And and of course, we know that the whole space is diluted with quite a lot of things, and good number of people have not been able to access viable informations. And of course, fake informations fly so fast and move around everywhere. And people had, find it so difficult to get the right information. But it all boils down to our intention and understanding, and of course, interest of what we want to get. But I want to highlight certain, pending factors that make people to go into immediate gratifications of opportunity the far that we're not ready to learn. And then we sometimes think that what we're going through is the most dangerous thing in life, or we're the one that have the worst financial situation. And on that note, when we're given an opportunity or offer an opportunity to do the best, we find it difficult to cope. And we felt that we're not getting the right thing at the right time. But I want to let you know something very importantly, that the space is big, but still a baby. And as an infant, anyone can turn the neck anywhere, the head anywhere, and claim to be the professional of the space. But I like to us to know, either you're old or you're new, know something very importantly, that what will survive in the space is the level of in-depth knowledge you ascertain. If you're not ready to go for more knowledge, I can assure you, you will lose out big time, because the whole ecosystem or the industry, as it were, is still going to be manipulated. And I've been saying this time without number, the manipulation would continue as long as possible. There are going to be threat of, cryptocurrency not being what it is and all that. And so, and you see many mass adoptions, but with conflicting views and observation. Now, I'm going to share with you now a video or a kind of a preview. There's a company, is a share company that, actually announced their inclusions of more coins to be accepted. But please take note of this. There are news, they are good, but they are not going to make such coin parabolic, as it were, because it's all about a gradual stuff. And most time we're still going to encounter problem in terms of policies, and then, wrong advisors, wrong informations, rumor, and all the like. So the level of your knowledge will determine how resistant you'll be against some of those fake news, either good or bad, whichever way. So understand that crypto is not what people call it. I always tell people, just have one understanding. All we're still doing crypto right now is more of perception. We've not really gotten to a stage where it will be well defined that this is what it is. I always tell friends that Bitcoin, as it were, had no use case for now. So I'm very sure I'm getting a lot of people disappointed. How will you say, Felix, Bitcoin do not have a use case apart from transactional value? There hadn't been any defined use case, but the technology is so strong, and being a pioneering technology, as it were, make a lot of people to feel that Bitcoin is the strongest. Years, security-wise, and for digital asset, Bitcoin is at least more secure than every other, network protocol. But over time, in terms of utility and all of that, there are coins that may overtake the position of Bitcoin, because, of course, Bitcoin is more like a digital gold that people buy on speculations, and then, want to make more money by buying and keeping it and all that. And then, so it's a speculative market. So, but the point is, it's a speculative market. So why do I buy into it? What if the the speculation is not in my favor, and what happened? And that's why you need to wait for a while. After you bought the Bitcoin in $20,000, it got back to as low as $3,000. So what then am I expected to do? The best for me to do is to just keep on Bitcoin and watching what's going to be happening. So, but unfortunately, people do not actually go in for more knowledge that will equip them to be able to withstand the situations and challenges that we are going to be encountering, as we move forward. All right. And you're welcome tonight. And so I'm going to share just page with you. And to understand that cryptocurrency is not what people call it, and it's not what you think sometimes. It's more than what you think. So we're looking understanding crypto politics and rumor as a risk taker. Very important for you to know that crypto is still, being masterminded by, rumor, news, and fake news and all of that. Now, let me show you one either news or rumor now. And then let me see if this clip can play. I just hope this clip is going to play. I don't know. Uh-oh. Do we have it played? Okay. All right. Theta Chain MC to accept other cryptocurrencies along with Bitcoin. That was 2 days ago or something. Now you're going to see a diluted view. Yeah, diluted view about this. All right, said MC.
You'll soon be able to use not just Bitcoin, but other cryptocurrencies as well to buy your movie tickets and concession items at AMC theaters. Adam Aron, the CEO of AMC Entertainment, said in a tweet Wednesday, the cinema chain will start accepting Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash in addition to Bitcoin for online purchases by year end. The announcement comes just 1 month after AMC said it would start accepting Bitcoin by the end of 2021. Many big American companies are jumping on the crypto bandwagon, even as environmental concerns grow over the consumption of energy to mine digital currencies. Analysts are also skeptical about day-to-day use, noting that people are not buying Bitcoin to spend them. El Salvador recently became the first country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender, but amid a bumpy rollout, people have protested against the move, saying the digital currency is not stable enough. On Wednesday, protesters in San Salvador vandalized a Bitcoin ATM. Shares of AMC, one of the so-called meme stocks embraced by the Robinhood crowd of retail investors, gained about 1% in early trading Thursday.
Okay, so now these are factors, and these are what we see towards the politics in the crypto space. And you have companies talking about adoptions and acceptance, and you have other institutions or government institutions, sponsored institutions, try to pull it down. And of course, we need to understand that these guys are just playing policies around near you. Now, why so many persons who have been able to get Bitcoin when seems not to be the right people that will be in charge of the world finance? So Federal Reserve had been printing up so many things and speaking in parables, just like the Federal Reserve boss or chairpersons and the person of Christian Lagarde. And we're talking most time about the future of digital system, the central bank and the Federal Reserve, digitalizations and so many other things. Now, not being straightforward talking, it's like, oh, Bitcoin is this, Bitcoin is that, and speaking in parables and code. Now, why am I bringing crypto policy? Now, I'm bringing crypto policies because those are the places where those are things that can limit people with, because if you do not understand, and so you have to be aware that we're going to have good, fake, sponsor fake information that will deter or hindered the growth of certain coin you probably believe in. But today, people are getting more matured anyway, where there's hacking, where there's sponsor fake information, where there are issues or technical glitch, and then people don't panic like before because of the level of awareness, as it were. So please get ready. And as you start, for those of you who are new in the crypto space, to know that politics is no rollout of cryptocurrency, but be careful of what type of coin you're holding, and so that if it's going to be a massive dump, you will not get trapped, as it were. Now for Bitcoin, I expected a little pullback if possible, but it has been trailing within the range. Let's check it. Yeah, Bitcoin. Can go coin market cap. All right. Okay. Yeah. So, but Ethereum probably we're looking at more spike in Ethereum in any time soon. Probably as we get to. So Ethereum seems to look so. Let me go here. A Bitcoin. Yeah. So there we go. Excuse me. All right. So Bitcoin seems to want to, of course, try to break it back, but it has been very, very stressful for Bitcoin, creating a kind of upper limit for 48,000 and probably hitting up to $50,000. No, but if we're able to cross over, now that we find it so difficult, and get it to 48,000, and if you come down back to days, then we may have a fallback of Bitcoin so much, and even Ethereum, as it were. But Bitcoin still looks so nicely well. Let me go here. I'm not doing any technical analysis. Okay, so I don't think I'm doing any technical analysis. Chimoku. So you can see Bitcoin had been struggling within the red cloud to get off and bounce up. Then for us to have, an up. So, but good thing, we're still trading within the range, within the red cloud and not below it, as it were, 4 hours time frame. Now, if you're able to break out of here, that's about $48,000, as it were. Then we look at how to cover $48,700, and then can bounce up back, above the red green cloud and all of that. So, but be very careful. Some of us, to buy Bitcoin, you may have to exercise some patience. But Ethereum, as it were, we may still have Ethereum to take the lead eventually from Bitcoin. But if Ethereum is unable to take the lead and Bitcoin gets unnecessary pump up, eventually you can have Ethereum retrace back, as it were. So I'm not doing any technical analysis anyway, just to tell you fundamentally what I've checked. All right, so now let's go very quickly. Looking at something here. If you're in cryptocurrency, I will encourage you to learn how to add up both trading to your trading portfolio. Now, we in Plan B, we make use more of tree commerce, and so it has been very, very effective. And the tree commerce is easy to use, and but you definitely need to learn certain strategy on how to effectively use it. Okay, so because if you don't learn certain strategy, you probably will be wasting the opportunity of its usage. All right, and what it does for you, of course, I think I'm speaking for people who are watching me live and people who are very new to crypto or being very new in Plan B ecosystem. So what you do is these help you to trade smart trade, DCA bots, grid bots, option bots, and other different bots, as it were. But I know what is more used by a lot of people are disabled and probably a smart trade. So I will encourage everyone who, if you don't start using tree commerce, there's so many boats out there, but I think I've used so many boats, and I think so. I'm going to in the third year of my usage on tree commerce, and so it has been very, very wonderful and very effective. And I do not need more than maybe $300 and something for advance. And if you want to do a pro package, and that's where you will need to have up to $594. So let's just say $650, yeah, give and take, for a pro account for you to be done. My this account was subscribed for 2 years. Okay, that's 2 years of subscriptions, and that will be next year to be expired. So you can you can register for tree commerce, make use of tree commerce, and begin to use your DCA boat, use your grid boat, and other boats as you can. So boat is important, and all you need to know is some of your leaders who invited you to this place. You probably will have to meet them to get a link and get started using your tree commerce boat. But I need to let us know, some of us who have in Binance, and I think you cannot connect anything API. Excuse me. So you definitely will need to get a link from whoever must have invited you, and then sign up for your tree commerce. And of course, if you do not know how to use it, yeah, it's very easy. One thing is, you can go to my YouTube and just search Felix, so my full name, and then you can connect on YouTube, and you can get a lot of videos that I've done on YouTube free, and you can begin to learn from them. But if you want to learn more and you want to use the boat effectively, of course, that will warrant you to enroll for the boat training. I think it costs $750 for you to learn more strategy and pattern on using the boat trading and all of that. But I can tell you, you do not need to pay all of those things to make use of it. You can easily use them, but you want to be more effective, okay? Just so you can start using, maybe you do advanced account, $320 maximum, and that you have enrolled for 1 year, right? And it has a network marketing, but sorry, I can't really explain about the network marketing but because my own is usage. I love use, so I want to see what value will I derive from my money, and so, but a lot of people who build a network, and myself, and a lot of people who sign up, you get some paid referral income from the people you have signed up, using the boat. And okay, now I'm not here to do so much practical about the boat. You want to start, of course, you can start. Just ask your friend who invited you to this training, and then you take advantage of using the boat. Now you can write this coin down. Some of us, I'm sure those of us who Build With Me, and the one apart from Build With Me and a private mentorship, there was a coin I mentioned was in August for us to buy, Paribus, and I discovered this coin actually did over 100x PBX. Look at the pump. Now it's less than 1 cent, but it pumped up to $2 plus. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, pump was on the 16th, a few days ago. It pumped over $2 plus. When I checked the percentage, did over 100x and above. Yeah, over 100x and above. So, but this is a thing. Those of us who are on Build With Me and private mentorship, we're the one that actually can have access to some of those low gen quickly. And so, but that wouldn't stop us not to be bringing some of them out, just like we did last Sunday. And there are so many coins that some of us have bought, freely, and then it has done marvelous well, and then you can still make money from them. So the good number of coins that we call out, and then we ask people, but please remember, you're absolutely responsible for the outcome of your decision. So you don't come to ask me, hey, Felix, I bought the coin you asked me to buy. Now the price has dropped. What should I do? Will I send you the coin, pay my money off because I cannot wait? I've received messages like that, okay? People ask me, the coin you asked me to buy now, it has come down. What should I do? And I need to pay my children's school fees, where this is not month of November in Nigeria, and people are paying school fees right now. And so because they bought some coins and they thought it's going to be pump and dump. And then unfortunately it wasn't that. Then they become so angry. So this coin was launched sometime. It's a low gem coin and it has dumped. I think it's still going to do well. Pacific, we call it Pacific D4I, right? If you go to coin market cap, Pacific, okay, not Parabus. Okay, Pacific, can I see? Sorry. Yeah, Pacific. Pacific. Pacific DeFi. Yeah, that's the first one. Now it pumped and I think it has dropped. And so if you can monitor it, I'm not going to tell you when to monitor it, but if you can monitor it at the time it has a pullback, let's check. Then you can buy some of them and the coin looks maybe it's going to do well. All right, Pacific DeFi. The code is Pacific. You can buy it on Gate.io or something. You can buy it on the PancakeSwap and Dodo, and so what just use PancakeSwap as it were. So the contract address, so you can copy the contract address. Go to your let's look at it here. Your MetaMask, or you go to your Trust wallet, as it were. Then you can add the contract address for Pacific. And then you can buy BNB. Yeah, you buy BNB. Sorry. Yeah. Yo, so, sorry, yeah, I need to check something. What's happening? Donor. Excuse me. Donor. Okay, so CoinGecko. All right, donor. Wow. Now, some of us who be with me and private mentorship, while we're doing some IDO, I said, while we're to buy a particular coin we're waiting for, I think there's a suspension on it. I've not really had time to check my update. And I bought this coin. Yeah, I bought this coin at 1 point. Yeah, I bought 1.133 units of it. And I used $1 to buy it on the IDO, and that was last week. And So I just let me check tonight and in the daytime, and when I checked it, the price was actually declined it all-time high of 800 and something dollars per warrant. So all-time low was 282. But listen, I didn't bought this coin at 282. I used $100 to buy 1.13, right? And I was just checking. So at the time I would check today, I discovered that this coin was already, let's go here. So I dissolved this coin, right, was already about 800 and something dollars. So I just, okay, let me sell part of it. That was what I sold, and then $762 and still have one little fraction of it, you know. And but when I was selling, it was still about 700 and something dollars per warrant. And so later there's a drop because I sold just one single one. All right, $672 that I sold. Now I bought $100. So these are reasons why we tell our people to learn how to participate in the low gems, right? Private sales or just stuff like that. Because sometimes what you are looking for, people have gone far and have made a lot of money before you get started. So we need to learn how to take advantage of some coins before they are listed, on major exchange platforms. And so you can be in charge and make a lot of money while people are still waiting to observe when the price of the coin or when a particular coin will be listed on major exchange platform. So this coin I've said, Pacific. So you can write it down. So later you check where you can buy it. It's not a financial advice, but if you want to buy it, you can buy some of them, some of it. And so Pacific. And then there's another coin. Okay, Solanium. Now you see, this is a project powered by Solana. You saw what happened to Solana. So many politics around Solana. But if you didn't waste your Solana, so Pacific, you can probably today, tomorrow, if you have some money, you can buy a little of it. So on Pancake Swap, and then so Solana Slim, Solanium, so powered by Solana, there could be a very drastic pump about it eventually. So if you have some money, why not? That is Slim. That's the short, that's the code. Okay, Slim. Okay, Slim. As Solanium. And Solanium is actually a platform that houses pre-sales, IDO, and all of that. So we could see a very great pump on it eventually. So if you have some money, why not? You just buy the rumor and sell the news. As I tell friends, just learn how to buy the rumor and sell the news. Solanium Slim. So it tends to be a platform. All right, I'm just coming over here. Okay, so Solanium, it has pumped really, so but if you have some little fund, why not? You can just get a fraction of it, okay, and then so that you can leverage on, it may get pumped more. So you can see all-time low 3 months ago. So that's about 5 cents and got pumped to all-time high of $5 as about. So 4 days ago, and so it takes some corrections. Why not? It could get pumped eventually more. And then so why not take advantage of it if you have some money, not a financial advice. So it's just your choice. So you can buy on Gateway or you can buy on the MXCs and all of that. So I think what's more suitable for you to buy on Gate.io. So it's going to be helpful. You have some money, you can buy it. So Solana, Pacific, DeFi, some of them you can get now. Yeah, I think I would not be able to go for much talk about leverage on new project with ecosystem like Sapphire. I'm actually currently in Enugu State. We had a meeting yesterday. And so why not? I've been telling a lot of people to take advantage of it. And then, so if you are new, you probably must have been hearing about Coin, and all of that. This is the first sentiment I always deploy. When I get into a project, the first thing I do as I invest on the project, and then probably building a network around it, or just buy the coin for the minting or mining, as the case may be, I go to the market and buy some of the coin. Now, people do not understand why the sentiment of buying some of the coin, why you already invested in the coin. Because while the project is going on, they're likely going to be hype about the coin, right? They're likely going to be hype about the coin that will push the price of the coin. So if I do have some part of the coins that I bought and just keep, then when the hype is so much, the price go up so much, I'll sell part of it. And then that will give me more energy or chances, right? That will give me more opportunity to leave the one that I actually have invested in and then continue to draft as much as possible. So a lot of people don't understand when we talk about project. Like I've told you, that's why I won't stop saying it, that when I bought into Hex, nobody, and I was not even interested in telling everybody, nobody will have believed me, because if you have gone online, the next thing you're going to see, all right, the next thing you're going to see is to see scam. And but today, the scam people call here and there. That's why be very careful. Some of us are victim of someone's philosophy and ideology. And so nobody's going to feed you. Yeah, but be careful though, not to run into a wrong, different, funny project and all of that. So, but you discover people who we thought they don't know anything. They are the one in charge and making a lot of money. Okay. So that's what I always tell people. So work out your strategy, get the best out what you want to get, and then move on, right? So an ecosystem like myself building on this project now, but for instance, if you're making money, you should learn how to take your money back into different opportunity or project that can give you more money eventually. So then that's why I've been so much deeply involved in the Sapphire and all of that. And then staking project and derivatives. Staking project and derivatives, just a moment. So start staking project and derivatives. Of course, it's not late for you. And the connection that I'm seeing in the spirit is what you are dealing with. So of course, it's not yet late for you to say, hey, why should I buy into Hex now? Why should I buy into Matic? Why should I buy into Pick DeFi, Celsius network? It's not late for you. Sometime when you think you are late, maybe the appropriate time, because you were not there before. And then, so the best for you is that anytime you wake up, it's best your time. And so you just have to utilize the best time for yourself. So, but quite unfortunate, it's better I'm late than never. And then I'm able to get the best out of what I want to get, than to be lamenting that I'm late and do nothing. And you find out that all the time you say you were late, you're actually right on time. But this is the challenge. We are always we're always interested in attributing our failure to people and not taking responsibility of our personal decision. So you have to take responsibility. You have to. So anytime you wake up, it's a good morning. And I think maybe Harmony seems to be like a coin that's going to rebound later. It's not a financial advice. And I think I owe nobody apology if you buy any coin and that does not work for you and you felt that you felt cheated, so nobody is going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you sorry because I saw a coin that would be good for me and I ask you to buy, or I say I bought into it and you buy into it and it's like it's not working for you. Nobody's going to, tell you sorry. And so you have a choice to make. But for me, I think, Harmony, I think I read some news about Harmony and as it's going to rebound back from here. So how much will I buy? I don't know. At what price will I sell it? I don't know. So, but I think it's a good project if you want to buy into right now. That's going to do well eventually. And so if you rebound from here, it's going to go a long way. So, but, if you look at it, someone say, hey, what if I buy now and it come down? Yeah, you fold your hands and watch what happens next. So that when it recover, you make your money back. So, but take personal responsibility of all your decisions. So I think I've mentioned 1 or 2, 3 coins that you can buy into. I know a lot of people are going to ask me later when the price of those coins we mentioned have gone so far before they start asking questions, and quite unfortunate, it's not going to work out that way you imagine it. So you must help yourself out to get the best out of this project, and so to help yourself. So now, finally, I've said I've sold derivatives, hex, why not? If a coin is going to $5 and you buy it at 49 cents, I'm not sure you bought it too expensive. So there's no point, racking your brain that, oh God, people bought at 4 cents. Oh God, people bought at 25 cents. Oh God, people bought at, penny, or somebody bought at, 0.0005. You were not there. And even if you were there, you did nothing. So as much as you did nothing, you have nobody to blame. That's the truth. And so what to do is basically start where you meet the project and get rolling. And now listen, you could buy into a project right now and the price dump on you. Just wait. Allow the time to come and pass, and then you make the best out of it. So my own is always like this. Crypto, we have it prices ups and down. So you could get in when it's a particular up, but that up will become down eventually, except is a pump and dump project. And I always advise us against pump and dump. Don't get so much involved in pump and dump because it has a way of destroying your financial, stability, and then destroy your emotion, as it were. So I know one thing for sure, that when we advertise and tell people about project and all of that, we don't buy into it on time until such project will have done so far. Did you know that this coin pumped up to 98 cents a few days back? But I was not interested in selling because I was not trading it. I only bought and stake it and accrue some value for me. Now, sometimes people now come back, oh my God, if I have sold at 98 cents. Now imagine, so these are the discipline you must have. So imagine you say, oh, if I have sold at 98 cents, let's say I have 10,000. So if I have sold at 98 cents, it's going to be 9,800. So 0.98 multiplied by 10,000. So that's $9,800. So right now, the same 10,000, okay, multiply by 0.33, that's about $3,300. So you're going to tell me, oh my God, if I have sold, I'll make excess $6,000. See where your challenge is going to be. If you had gotten to that 89 or 98 cents and eventually pull back to 85, I can tell you, you may be waiting for it at 50 cents and it never get there, and it stop at 70 and then go to $4. You regret yourself. So you must, as a matter of fact, what we do, so people who are in crypto, is to partition your portfolio and have some that you stake and then leave it there, and have some that you push for, just frequent buy and selling, as it were. So you don't mix them. So they have to be defined properly so that you don't miscalculate what is expected of you. So this coin can actually still be bought. If you go to, Okay, so pick DeFi can still be borrowed and stake on your MetaMask. Okay, so I have it stake. So if your friend who invited you can ask them to give you their own staking link. Okay, so but I stake my own through Binance, and then so you can ask them, hey, I want to stake my big DeFi. I want to stake big DeFi, so you can go right. You can go this way. Yeah, pick DeFi. .com. Okay, so you can invest in the staking of the coin, and I'm not forcing anyone though, so please have to understand. So just to reveal to you and show you, you can stake the coin and be getting a accrual of the coin gradually, and then of course you can, if your friends is being invited through you, you still get paid on, you can see what I get paid on. Maybe some people sign up, so I have about 1,000 plus of the token somewhere, and that's exactly what to do. So 1,000 plus 300 something dollars, if I had not wasted it. So when it got to 98 cents, that's about $980. So I have no business doing that. So that's a way of just keeping my volume of the coin. Because my target is to make sure that I'm able to raise up to 100,000 units of this coin, and then in that order. Okay. Then for those of you guys who maybe your friend have invited you into learning about cryptocurrency and all of that, why not? You have many places you can learn about. In Plan B, summary of it is that in Plan B, we have the academy for basic, intermediate, advanced, and masterclass, $150 per basic, $300 for intermediate, and then $500 for advanced, and then masterclass about $1,000. So be with me is about $1,500 yearly, right? Then the private mentorship class, and those of us who private mentorship class is about $5,000. If you want to be part of the private mentorship class, it's $5,000. So everything is encompasses in private mentorship, and so low gems, so different costs for all of those projects. And so, but the most important thing is that in crypto, basically settle down for us, have an exchange like Binance and all of that, have your own external wallet like, MetaMask and Trust Wallet and all of that. If you have a laptop, MetaMask, and then other wallets, SFPI wallet, keep your coin, then you can buy and sell, as it were, invest in some of them, and stuff like that. I think that's the basic tonight. And so you don't have questions, I want it to be typed, and so I'm going to take those questions one after the other. Thank you very much. Somebody say, please. On what platform can I stake Matic? Celsius. Go to Celsius and stake your Matic on Celsius. Thank you. Can Warren buy into the staking network of Matic? Go to Celsius. And if you've been on Plan B for the past 1 year, even in January, as of last year, can I tell you, the staking reward of Matic was done on Matic Foundation, and you will have done 40% a year. So imagine as of that last year, $1,000 gave about, look at it, $1,000 gave about, I saw one that I bought for somebody, $1,000 gave about 55,000 Matic, sorry, 55000. Yeah, 40%, so 0.4. Oh my God, that's 22,000 a year, right? 22,000 per year. That was a time Matt got up $2.7, so multiply by just 2.5, 2.7 is too much. So that will have been $55,000. And then the coin itself, 55,000 volume, multiplied by $2.5. I will have been $137,500. So, but when I was making noise and singing songs about Mali, no much persons were interested, to listen. Okay, can one buy into stake? Okay, I tried buying this token credit, but the price is not the same on the exchange where it's been listed. There are different credits. Be careful on what credits you're doing. There's Terra credit and all of that, but I don't even, so that we invested in that time. And there's another coin just called credit. So be careful. Something credit, something stuff. I think I've seen the particular credit and all of that. So for these guys, I've not been following up about Terra credit, changing name, changing that, swap this and all of that, remove this, remove that. So I've not really been following about this credit. So maybe you keep struggling if you can buy it. And so I don't even follow up there. I know I have a lot of money in the credit, as it were, I think since 2019, but I don't really follow up about them. Let me check. Yeah, I know I still have some volume of it on BitForest, but it's been a long time I've not logged into my. Okay, so it's there on the BitForest and Hotbit. So, but it seems to be higher in BitForest or something, cheaper. So you can read more. Oh. Well, I can't really give explanation today, so I think there's something wrong somewhere. Is where can I stake Shiba? So many places. You can start. Shiba can be staked everywhere. Shiba can be staked everywhere, okay? Can be staked everywhere. On Binance, on Hotbit, everywhere. So everyone wants to stake Shiba. On Hobby, everywhere you can stake Shiba, okay? So you can go to your Binance and stake Shiba there. You can stake Shiba on Shiba Swap platform connected with your MetaMask, and then you can stake Shiba there. But Shiba is the easiest things to be staked anywhere. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Simplicity. I've asked you. Somebody here saying, please, is it advisable to stake my coins in Hotbit exchange? Take responsibility. And so Hotbit is not one of the exchange that so much trust, but of course you can rule out. And so be careful the way you stake your coin on exchange that are not AA plus exchange platform. So, but why not? You can stake, but when you stake, when you see some after some time, you unstake and carry it out so that not to fall victim of circumstances. I'm not saying they are bad, but I used to be very careful about some of those exchange, right? Yes, someone says, sir, please, what's your advice we do on some of unverified Binance account before October 19? What do you mean? Take off your money to the verified account, simple. Take out your money to your verified account. Like myself, I have access to open sub account, like I said, but it was powered by because some of us who are like members of iGenius and have account on Endotech, so we're able to have, so we're becoming first class citizens. So we could open the what is it called? Sub account. You can see here your sub account. You can open a sub account, but not everyone can do that. If you want to open sub account, you should have within 30 days, you should have traded up to 50 Bitcoin on spot trading. Then on spot trading, then on the future trading, you should have traded up to 250 Bitcoin within 30 days. So that's the first class citizens. Make sense? All right. So that's just the basic you need to know about all of those things. So take advantage of this opportunity. Wake up, help yourself out, make a lot of money, help then let your children be blessed, and then you can help a lot of people around yourself. Because if you do not make money, you'll be complaining at all time. And so the ball is in your court. So by the grace of God, tomorrow, those of us in view with me, get ready for our live trading tomorrow by 9 p.m. And private mentorship on Tuesday, probably we may have to shift our time to probably 8:30 so that we can start on time. We have a lot of things to do. And so because, yeah, we may have to shift to that. So, but be with me by the grace of God tomorrow. Live trading is by 9 p.m. All right, thank you, everyone. So you have your friends that you invited. Of course, just stay with them and put them through more. But I always advise people, don't try to compel anybody to start cryptocurrency. Don't try it. Don't try it. Just share with them and all that. Like I got a reply from one of my team member in Zinc Coin today, and he sent me a voice note. So like, this is the reply he got from one of his friend who was prospective friend. And from the way the person started, I just smiled. I told him, hey, sorry, I'm not bragging about this. There are things you want to prove to me the way you started. I will not even argue with you. I say you win. So the fellow was like, yeah, my brother, you know what? I don't like anything about this Zinc start. Number one of the major challenge about this Zinc is that it's not listed on Binance. The second thing is he like a shitty coin because a shitty coin we have to, how does it call it? Something like that. A shitty coin that there's just like funny descriptions, and so I want to say it's a meme coin, stuff like that, I couldn't get any reasonable review about it. And say, the first thing is that it's not listed on Binance, and you know what it means. One is not listed on Binance, then there's a problem. And again, you cannot find it on CoinMarketCap. One is not listed on CoinMarketCap and all of that. And so we mentioned a lot of things, and you just see that it's a project that's not good and it's gonna be okay. And say like that, something like Royal Q now, if you are in Royal Q, in fact, there are over 19 coins that are listed there on the rubber there. I'm like, oh my God. So please, everybody, always settle down and learn and be independent of your knowledge so that you don't fall victim of people who claim to know so much. And they know next to nothing. And so it makes a lot of noise about the whole thing. And I just like, oh my God, I wish this person would have just kept quiet. They would have just said, well, I don't like this coin. It's like it's a Ponzi scheme. And then wouldn't explain further. And then one will have said, okay, maybe he knows so much. But unfortunately, he exposed his ignorance. I was bragging about it. And for my own team member, if I have my way, is to just tell him that, you see this type of person, there's no point disturbing yourself over them. Just let them be, because they brag, they know nothing. So try and say, now I was telling somebody, I say, imagine the coin I did. Okay, yes, last week, $100 into it, and today made $845 or $875. Now it has not, as at the time I was buying, it was not listed on any exchange, not on CoinMarketCap, nothing. Even up to now, it's not listed on CoinMarketCap. Up to now, it's not listed on CoinMarketCap. And it's not listed on Binance. And so quite unfortunate, people don't know that people are making insane money on projects that don't know. Okay. So what's your take on? I had a whole lot of project out there. So it's just for you to take the one you can take. What protocol? Now on Twitter that they have shut down the project. Make sure it's Cover you want to say, or Diva. I'm not sure they said they have shut down the project. They said, we are changing time for IDO. So I hope you need to read more. All right. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I think we have come to the end of this interaction tonight, and enjoy yourself and then prepare for the new week. For
Hello.
you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay, please. Good evening, mentor.
Good evening.
My name is Daniel Thomas. Sorry, I missed a whole chunk of today's because I have been very anticipating. But I had some family issue. I had to just start driving at almost at that time. is if there is any sensitive instruction, can you please someone summarize it, maybe in any of the platform, so that I can have a little idea of what happened today, please?
You can take it on the, you can take it on my, or you can take it on my, because I'm entering another section now. So you can take it on my YouTube channel. You can take on my YouTube channel. It's on my Facebook Live, it's there. So, but you can take on my YouTube channel after, maybe probably from tomorrow night, you can see it on my YouTube channel. So
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Thanks so much. Okay, thanks so much. Good night. God bless you. Good night. Bye.
Yeah. All right, wonderful friends. I love you all. So let's settle down, make money, help our family, and then educate ourselves the more so that we don't fall victim of funny people out there who claim to be over professional and can get us misled. You know how it works. If you participated on Shiba Inu, for instance, yeah, it was a meme coin from the starting. And you could just imagine if you have a professional who have been claiming to know so much and it deceive you, or by what he claimed to know so much and it disallow you to have participated on Shiba or so many of those meme coin, and you are unable to make money. And one of your friends who don't know anything up to what you know, and he come back to say, I invested $29 and make $25,000. You know, how will you feel? It's going to be devastating. That is not even enough. Now, as at the time you were unable to make any money there, and the person who told you that it was not a good project, and today is now doing technical analysis over it to that the coin is going to go to $1, what will you do? So don't be a victim of someone's philosophy or ideology. Just be in charge of your decision. I've learned a lot of lessons about these things, and that's why everything I've learned, I put it across for my people to follow and learn. Don't even Felix to deceive you into anything. If he says it, verify it. May not be correct, because everyone, we're all human beings, we are full with emotion, and so somebody can be very sentimental in his judgment at times, and so that's why you do not need to be a victim of circumstances. And thank God I've told you guys about Hex experience, and all the people who told me that Hex was a scam, but I was stubborn to my visions and I bought into it. Today, they're making a lot of noise. It's like, Hex is going to be a great project. Or what purpose will it be that you have allowed somebody to miss coin from 0.0000014, and now it's about 40 something cents? You're saying it's going to be a great project. It's quite annoying, right? And so the same way Kishu will soon surprise. Yeah, a lot of people is going to be surprised about Kishu, you know. And then when everyone gets surprised about it is when it bumped actions, and everybody call you to say, can I buy Kishu now? You say, no, don't buy it until you get to the top. So you can buy the top and sell the deep. That's wicked advice, right? But that's a very nice advice. To buy the top and sell the deep. Don't buy the deep and sell the top. Always go for news. So then when you are down, you can face the rumor. So buy the news and sell the rumor. I buy the rumor and sell the news, and I buy the deep and sell the top. So you can interchange, you can buy the top and sell the deep. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone. Do have a nice time. Take care of your family. It's very important. It's a paramount thing to take care of. The economy is bad. Help yourself to fix your own personal economy so that you don't become a victim of the whole global economic meltdown. Do have a nice time. Love you all. Bye for now.